Hi guys, welcome to the second week of our B1 class on Thursdays from 7 to 8. I hope you guys are doing well. I've not heard from you at all, and I had some homework for you from the last class. So if you could please watch the video from the last class, that would be amazing, and send me the homework to my email, okay? Because I know you both are interested in doing the B1 exam in the summer. So I really need you to send the homework, okay, and have a look at the videos. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you're having problems accessing the videos or you just don't know what to do, email me. My email is on our school's website, okay? So what we're going to do today is week 2. We're going to start unit 7. So please go to your book to page 81, okay? We're going to do pages 81, 82, and 83 today. Okay. In this picture, you can see a person with a backpack. They're probably waiting for a train. They're talking about different ways of traveling and kind of different experiences you have when you travel. So have a look at the questions. It says, number 1, do you prefer to visit places that are similar or different to your home and why? Number 2, how much do you enjoy the journey when you travel to new places and why? Why is very important. And 3, what's the best journey you have ever been on and why? Okay, so can you please write in your notebook the answers to these 3 questions? Okay, when you finish this, go to the next page, to page 82 and 83. Today, we are going to practice some exercise from the B1 exam. Okay, we're going to practice the multiple matching exercise where you have 5 profiles and you have 8 different activities, and you need to match each profile, each person, to the correct activity. Okay, so before we do that, have a look at number 1 on page 82. It says, what things are important to you when you go on holiday and why? Put these factors in order of importance. So what is the most important thing for you when you go on holiday? I'll tell you about me. For example, we have activities, people, place, journey, weather, and accommodation. The most important for me is probably, this is actually really difficult. Probably the place. I don't know, it depends. I really like mountains and hiking, and I mean, I like the beach as well, but I'm more of an outdoor type person. So probably the place. It has to be somewhere definitely beautiful and mountainous. Maybe the next one would be, now the weather doesn't really matter. Probably the people. If you're on a trip with some people that are, maybe they complain a lot about everything, it ruins the whole trip. And I really recommend avoiding people like that. Probably the journey, okay? The journey is something that's important for me because it's interesting and exciting, figuring out how to get to that place. I kind of find it's boring just to go from an airplane, and you get to your destination. I really like going by train. I like car trips. It's so much fun to go by bicycle and camping and all that kind of stuff. So the journey for me is really important and it's really fun. Maybe after that, I don't know, activities, accommodation, and weather. Maybe, no, weather, I mean, you can do anything, even if it's raining, so it doesn't really matter. Activities, maybe, you can make your own activities. You can find fun, so you don't need to have anything planned, in my opinion. And accommodation, well, you obviously want to have clean accommodation, but if you're camping and things like that, that's really fun as well. So maybe those 3 for me are all the same. Okay, what about you? Are they the same for you, or do you have some that are more important than others? Okay, so write that in your notebook and send that to me as well, okay? Number 2, it says work in pairs. Well, we can't work in pairs, but we'll do it together. So you have different questions in number 2, just here, okay? What kind of transport is this? So in this picture, what kind of transport is this? Well, have you ever been on this type of transport before? If you've not been, would you like to go? This is called a cable car. I assume in Spain, It's not really that common, I guess, but maybe in more mountainous areas, it's common because you need to get from the bottom of the mountain to the top. Maybe you have it near the Pyrenees or in some area that's really a tourist attraction in winter for skiing and things like that. Okay. What about number 2? Which do you think is the most convenient way to get around a big city? The most convenient way. So what types of transport do we have? Bus, car, taxi, bike, scooter, motorcycle, rollerblades, walking, boat, train, metro, tram, lots of different ways that you can get around a city. For you, what is the most convenient way? And number 3, which types of transport have you tried? Okay, can you write that in your notebook as well and send that to me? So, what we're going to do is we're going to read about 5 different people who are going to visit a city for the day. Okay, they're going to go to London. You need to read what each person says about their day and who has visited the city before. So, can you guys please read these 5 profiles and decide which of these 5 people has visited the city before? Okay, so pause the video now, read the 5 profiles, and then we'll do it together after. Okay, so now that you have finished, number 3, Krista, she has been to London before. She's been to this city before. Okay, now, how do we do this exercise? So you've got your different activities here, your different ways to get around a city and different tours, okay? Actually, 8 city tours, yeah. So you have different tours, and you have 5 different people. All of the information here that's important needs to match all of the information in one tour to be the correct answer, okay? So now you need to pause the video and you need to underline 2 or 3 important points in each profile, okay? We do this every class, you know what to do. Underline the important information that you need to look for in these tours, okay? So pause the video and underline the important information. All right, now that you're finished, we are going to do the activity, but first, you have some vocabulary words that you might not know. So here, I have a list of vocabulary words. I want you to pause the video, look at the vocabulary words, and match the words to their definition. So here are the vocabulary words, okay, in brown here, and here are the definitions. Can you please match these words to their definitions? So pause the video, match the words to their definitions. Okay, now that you're finished, we're going to do it together. Okay, so sightsee, it's a verb. Okay, it's a verb and it means to look at. You can't see that at all. Look at or visit sites in a city. Okay, to see the sites. What are sites? Museums, parks, national monuments, things of interest, okay? So, look at or visit sites in a city. A wide area. This is a big space or a big area. In Lugo, a wide area may be when you go to the countryside and there's only fields. That's a wide area, like a big space. Advantage, this is a good point. Unique means interesting or special. Refreshments are drinks and light snacks. Okay, you might have refreshments after a meeting. You might have them maybe after you go to church or something. You might have them if you have a seminar or something, just to refresh yourself. When you go to a theater production or a play, in the intermission, they have refreshments. Okay, a pace is your speed. That's something. Avoid means to not go near something or someone. And hire is to rent something or pay for something and then use it. Okay, so it's not yours permanently. It's just yours because you've paid for it for a specific amount of time. All right? So now that we have reviewed some vocabulary words, I want you to please do this exercise, okay? Match these people to the correct things, to their correct tours, sorry. Okay? So pause the video and you have maybe 6 or 7 minutes to match the people to the tours. Okay? Please, please, please look at the time. Don't take more than 7 or 8 minutes. Okay? Try to do it in this time. Obviously, if you need more time, you can have more time. But try, because in the exam, you don't have a lot of time. So try to do it in maybe 6 or 7 minutes. Okay? So now that you've finished, we're going to do it together. Okay? Actually, no, we're not going to do it together. I want you to send that to me for homework. Okay? Please send this activity to me for homework so I can check it. Okay? Now, what I'd like you to do is look at number 7. There are words in the text that have these synonyms. Okay? Can you please find the words in the text for these synonyms? You have number 1, get on, 2, get off, 3, visit for a short time, 4 is book, 5 is travel around. So pause the video and find these words, and then we're going to do it together. Okay? So now that you're done, I assume you've finished, we're going to do it together. So get on, these are phrasal verbs. So get on is jump on. Another way to say, I jump on the bus, I jump on the train, for example. Number 2, get off, jump off. Okay? Jump off. Number 3, visit for a short time. This is stop off. Okay, so for example, over the weekend, I stopped off in Rome. Just visited for a short time. Number 4, to book. This is, let me just check. Where is it? Okay, sign up. Okay, sign up. Yep, and number 5 is travel around, which is get about. Okay, so these are all some phrasal verbs that are really important for you to know. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to do is exercise number 9. Okay, no, exercise number 9. No, sorry, exercise number 8. Here, it says decide one advantage and one disadvantage of each tour. Okay, can you please write in your notebook for each of these tours one advantage and one disadvantage of going on these tours? For example, in the first one, it says Tony's Tours. Join one of these tours and you'll get to see some amazing views of the city and the river. You'll travel on a cable car which has all the latest entertainment technology, including music and information videos. Allow about half an hour as we take you slowly across the river to see the oldest parts of the city and the sea. One advantage, it's possible that it could be, it's really interesting and it's a new way to travel because you get to see the city from above. But a disadvantage could be that maybe you feel claustrophobic and you don't like being in that small area. Okay, so for each different tour, in your notebook, write one advantage and one disadvantage and send that to me for homework as well. Okay, so our class is finished for now, guys. Please send me the homework that you have. I hope you're doing well. Please let me know if you have any problems, and our next video will be up on Thursday. Okay, see you later. Bye.